Today I'm going to be comparing these two Switch control Joy-Con holders to each other. Now the one here on the left is the actual one from Nintendo itself, and it's designed to hold both controllers versus this just being a generic controller holder. So let me go ahead and pull these Switch controllers out just to show you how they're going to work. So this original one from the Nintendo Switch just kind of slides right in. The really nice thing about this one is it actually is going to light up. So when you connect it up to your Switch, you will know if it is connected or not based on these lights here. However, with the generic controller holder that you can see here, there is no such lights. Now you can see a light flashing here, and that is actually just going to be this light right here. And it's just going to be going through and shining up here, making that light kind of dimly lit there at the top, but it actually doesn't show the lights itself. So that is one of the downsides of this one versus this specific one that comes from Nintendo. The other downside to this is that it only holds one of the controllers and not both of them. Now, that can be useful if you're playing a game like Mario Party or Mario Kart or something like that. But being able to use this to just play any one-player games as well is a nice benefit to this one. Now, the other thing about this is just the way that these controls feel. So this is just one solid piece of plastic, and then there are these two buttons up here that are going to then push in on these two buttons up here. An issue that I've run into with this specific controller and similar ones is that sometimes it won't make a good connection, and so you have to push down on these buttons extremely hard to get that button depressed. Whereas since these, you're going to just be using the Joy-Cons, they're just in the holder itself, you're going to be using the buttons from the Joy-Cons, it does not have that issue. So these do have multiple different uses. So this one is just going to be when you're playing by yourself. With this, you can then turn these sideways and play with multiple players at the same time. So this is something to consider with both of these. So they do have different uses, but overall, I definitely prefer playing with the actual one that comes from Nintendo versus just this generic option that is designed to help you play using it, turning it sideways.